Hi everybody, welcome to week 3. I wanted to go over the week 3 assignments. Before I do that, I want to discuss due dates and deadlines. So each assignment comes with a due date, and it's always on Sunday by 11:59. And I recommend that you guys do not wait till the last minute because you're not allowing for any technical difficulties or anything else. And emailing me on the day that the assignment is due is not acceptable. I need to know prior to the due date so that we can set something else up or make an arrangement if necessary. If you submit it after the due date, it will be 5 points off for each day that it is submitted late, unless you set something up with me prior to that. And again, don't email me on the day that it's due to tell me that you're not going to be able to submit it because you waited to the last minute. Now, I do understand that things do happen in life, and you can't always be ahead of the schedule, but that should be not the norm. It should be the outlier. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get started with the week 3 assignments and learning objectives, okay? Week 3 reading, you're going to look over chapter 12, which is on lifestyle management, chapter 13 on professionalism, and then chapter 14 about lifelong learning. Your discussion questions for the week. Your first response is describe how diet, physical activity, sleep, and preventive measures contribute to healthy living based on your reading for the week. Feel free to list examples of healthy living in your own life. Here I'm looking to see, did you address each aspect of healthy living: diet, physical activity, sleep, and preventive measures. And I'm also looking for how you incorporate or don't incorporate this in your everyday life. And then I'm also looking for why it's important in the medical or healthcare arena. Your response 2 is read and review professionalism in chapter 13. So we're back on professionalism again. In your own words, what does professionalism mean to you? And again, in your own words means based on the reading assignment that you did, without regurgitating what was in the textbook. Tell me in your words what you gained from the reading assignment. In addition, you need to list at least 3 examples for each category. So you'll see below you have professional behaviors. I need 3 examples of professional behaviors and how you plan to incorporate that into your professional life. Then the next category is professional healthcare skills. I need 3 examples of professional healthcare skills and how you plan to incorporate those into your professional life. Professional appearance, 3 examples of professional appearance and how you plan to incorporate that into your professional life. So make sure, and all the examples of professional behaviors, professional healthcare skills, and professional appearance are listed in your textbook. So, and I think most of you know by now that if you're not on track with your discussion question, I will try to ask you the question to redirect you back to the textbook to find that information. Without telling you exactly where it is, because this is a learning experience. So you're there to find it and learn it. Again, not just memorize it. So make sure that you're getting your discussion posts done. A lot of you have been really good about getting your posts in and responding to my posts. So great job with that. Some of you have not been so good at getting your discussion posts done, so make sure that you're on top of that this week so you don't lose unnecessary points. I'm still seeing some spelling and grammatical errors in your posts, so you might want to, for that, what I suggest is that you write your discussion post in a Word document. Conduct a spelling grammar check, making the changes as you go through that. Then copy your writing. Go back to Blackboard into the discussion section. Where you would normally write your text, go ahead and click Control V, and that V is in Victor. Will paste it into the text block and then hit submit. And that should keep you from losing unnecessary points on your discussion posts. I will be grading those today, so you should see your grades and my comments later today. Alright, you have an OSHA assignment this week. Your assignment in week 2 was to prepare you for this assignment. Now this assignment is just like the assignment in week 2. You can take it as many times as you like until you get the score that you're happy with. However, you must score at least a 70% to pass the class. So keep taking it until you have a 70% or above. Or if you're unhappy with the score you got, that you received, then go ahead and retake the assignment again. It's in a quiz format, and until you get the score that you wanted. The week 3 quiz. Make sure that you take the quiz. Some people did not take the quiz this week. Not sure why. And then your extra credit as usual. So there's not a lot to catch you here this week, as long as you're addressing all of the aspects of healthy living, and you're giving me 3 examples of professional behaviors, professional healthcare skills, and professional appearance. Now, you don't have a paper due this week. However, you do have one due in week 4. So, and in week 4, you don't have to submit it to the OWL. But I do suggest that you do submit it to the OWL so that you can become a better writer and that you get the best score possible on your paper. So with that, if you plan on submitting to the OWL, make sure that you're doing it early enough, maybe this week, beginning of next week, to submit to the OWL and get it reviewed. Again, you're not required to submit it to the OWL this time, but I highly recommend that you do. If you have any questions, please contact me. Via email is the best. I usually check that from home quite often. Or you can call me by phone as well, and I can set up a one-on-one Kaiser Live so that I can explain whatever it is that needs to be explained, and you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, everybody have a good week, and I will see you Tuesday at 7 if you're available for the Kaiser Live. Thanks.